Hello, Block Gemini. Hello. Hello. Block Gemini. Hello. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alexandra Topalian. I am the MC for this stage today, right now. Okay. The next session will be on experiencing the magic of digital gold. Please help me in welcoming our speaker, Mr. Navin Dsouza, CEO of Comtech Gold. Mr. Dsouza, please join me on stage. Music. All right. Mr. Dsouza, would you like the podium mic or the handheld?
Welcome, everybody, and welcome to GITEX. Today, what we would be going on is experience the magic of gold. What we will be discussing about is how can you invest in gold and make use of the advantage of the blockchain technology. So just before we start on with it, I go on to just an introduction as to who we are, what we do. So we are a company registered in the UAE. We started operations in May 2022. We are a company who has launched the asset-backed token. And we have started with what you call is a digital gold token. This token is built on the XDC network. And why we did that? Because XDC network is a very strong layer 1 network with good security, good speed, and almost near to zero charges. We were the first company in the Middle East, or I can say in the region, who have received the Sharia compliant gold certification. What it means, that's we are a fully compliant gold certified product. We are listed on global exchanges, so investors can buy any of our tokens using an exchange account with L Bank or By2. The underlying gold is safely and securely maintained with TransGuard vaults in a very secured and an auditable fashion. So when we were deciding upon what asset to be bought, the question was gold. And one of the questions which came up is why gold? Why not any other asset? So there were various reasons which we decided for gold. First was, gold has a long investment history. So you don't have to tell anybody why to invest in gold. People have been investing in gold right from the ages much before I was born. So there were a lot of people who invest in gold, right from hedge funds to retail investors to everybody. Second, easy to understand. Gold is one product which everybody associates with it. So even in my household, whether the market is up or down, nobody knows, but everybody knows the price of gold. So this is why we thought it's a product which is easy for everybody to understand. Third, easily available. The access of gold is available globally. It's available in all walks of life and in all markets. Fourth, it's a highly standardized product, which means that you can buy and sell gold in a very standardized form. Gold is available in 1 kg plus globally. International markets, you can easily relate for a standard kg of gold. And the last, but the most important one, there were issues with the real gold. If you talk about the real world of gold, if you have to invest in gold, what options do you have? You either have to the gold market, or you have to trade futures or any other exchange products. When we do futures or exchange product, it's not in the retail form. you cannot buy or sell 1 gram, 2 gram of gold. You have to buy 1 kg. So the only option left to end investors is to go to the gold souk and buy the gold. But what happens when you buy a gold? You end up paying more money. On an average, what we have observed is you end up paying 5 to 10% extra when you buy gold from the gold market. Second, once you buy the gold, you have to decide what do you do with that gold. Because you have to store it, transportation is an issue, it's not fungible. So that's where we decided that if you have to tokenize something, let's start on with gold. So next is what do we do? So we do not sell a new product out here. We are not telling investors how to invest in gold or why they should invest in gold. What we are trying to do out here is getting the investors a new way of investing in gold. A new way where it is more digitalized. We are trying to build the traditional gold product onto the blockchain network. With our Comtech gold product, investors can move around globally with gold in their wallet. You don't have to worry about safety and security. So what you end up enjoying, you enjoy the benefit of technology with the safety and security of the asset. Let's go through the key product features. First, it's 100% backed gold, which means that when you buy a token, each and every token that you buy is 100 backed by physical gold of international quality. The entire gold and the process is audited and inspected, which is done on a regular basis. With the token, it becomes a highly fungible product. You can buy and sell the token on any of the listed exchanges. You can buy as low as 0.01 gram, which is half a cent. We are the first in the region to get our Sharia compliance certification. We are a fully Sharia-backed certified company, and we received a Sharia fatwa from Amani Advisors. With regard to the size and the pricing, the gold tokens are priced in 1 gram, which means whenever you buy a token, you buy a 1 gram of gold. The pricing follows the international pricing, and it is highly linked with the international market. The gold is saved and stored safely with TransGuard vaults. TransGuard is part of the Emirates Group, who manages the entire valuable cargo out in Dubai. Settlement is instant, which means when you buy the gold, you get the token into your wallet. As of now, there are 0 custody fees, which means you don't have to pay anything when you buy the gold for storage, insurance, and other things. So you manage to buy a gold and have it stored free of cost. What are the key product benefits? The first benefit is something which I don't have to tell anybody. It's a hedge against inflation. Over years, gold has always been considered as a real asset value. It's an excellent product for portfolio diversification. Be it hedge fund, be it investors, be it anybody. Everybody has some access to gold. With the tokenized form, you can have gold in a very standardized SIP manner. You can invest in gold in smaller units. You can decide to invest on a monthly basis or at a regular interval. It becomes an excellent gifting tool. So if you want to gift it to your kids, to your friends, you can use it. Along with that, it's got a lot of utility value. So one of the value which we have been discussing is with regards to investors as a token of royalty points. So imagine you spend your money on gold, on your credit card, and at the end of it, you receive your points as gram of gold. We are working on various options where we can monetize the gold. One of it is leasing of gold. You can enter into a leasing program with us where the underlying gold is leased and you start earning interest on it. So instead of it being a dead investment, now you have started making money out of it. We have collateralization of gold, where once you buy the gold, you can collateralize it to banking and financial institutions and earn or get back your working capital or the others. In the current form, the banks are reluctant to take gold because of the issue about security, storage, and the others, but in a tokenized form, it is highly fungible. And last, it's a pegged stable coin, which is pegged against gold. So when you buy a token, you're technically buying a gram of gold. Why Comtech Gold? This is just a brief summary of our differentiation with the other providers, right from the traditional market of physical gold to the ETF market to some of the competitors like Pakshi. So if you see from our perspective, there is zero custody fee. Your minimum purchase is a gram of 0.01 gram of gold. Settlement is instant. It's a Sharia compliant product and it can be redeemable to gold. So if you have 1,000 tokens, you can redeem it to actual physical gold. These are some of the key statistics from the time we have started. So in all, we have the ticker of the gold is called CGO, which is Comtech Gold. Our market cap as on date is close to $7 million. We have 122 kgs of physical supply. And on an average, we trade around 2.7 million on a daily basis, which is equivalent to roughly 50-55 kgs of gold. Now the important question, how can you buy this gold? So we are listed on the exchange called LBank and Buy2. You have to just open an account with them, transfer your fiat or cryptocurrency, take a position in gold, and then you have a choice whether you keep it with them or you store it in your own wallets. This is just a broad process flow. So we allow the tokenization in two forms. One, you can directly buy it on the exchange, or if you have a standardized physical gold, you can tokenize it. So we accept standard 1 kg bars, LBMA brand, or locally Etihad and Emirates. You can deposit at the vault and tokenize it. Once it's tokenized and once you've bought the gold, you can either store it in any of the wallets. We support both hardware wallet, software wallets. Also, you can store it with any of the custodians. So we are supported by 3 custodians, Fireblocks, Propine, and Copper. Once you have that, you have various utility of your gold, which can be leasing, collateralizing. You can sell it for physical, you can exchange it, or you can transfer it to jewelry and the others. Some of these have been implemented, some of these are in progress. This is just an overview of our ecosystem. So we have the entire ecosystem at our disposal, right from XDC, which is the layer 1 network on which is created, to wallets, to custodians, and also to the exchanges. This is just giving a recap of our journey so far. So we started the whole conceptualization of the idea in Q4 2021. That's where we came up saying that, okay, let's start on and do a tokenization of gold. We formed the company this year, the first quarter. And in the second quarter, that's where we actually started operations. Our first listing was with LBank. We achieved 100 kgs of our tokenization in the first month itself. In the Q3, which is the previous quarter, we listed on LBank. We also have got interest in tokenization of silver, so we already have tokenized close to 1.5 tons of silver. We got our first Sharia certification. And the interesting thing is what is more to come. So we are working with various financial institutions and the others to enter into a leasing program. We are looking at lending and borrowing on gold, and also the redemption and conversion. So as of now, you can convert your tokens into gold in 1 kg bars, but we are working on coming on smaller denomination, which could be 10 grams to 100 grams. So any investor holding a 10 gram of gold can request for a coin or a bar. So these are just the beginning. We are going on to the DeFi space where you can start earning interest and the others on your gold. This is just the PR about receiving the first certificate on the Sharia. And just to add on, we are running a contest this month. So anybody who buys a token of gold on LBank platform stands a chance to win gold tokens worth $10,000. So you can just scan the QR code, open an account with L Bank if you don't have, and buy a token of gold. Thank you. Any questions? Sorry?
So people from India also can invest here?
Yeah, so it's available on the blockchain exchanges. So if you have access to the exchange, you can invest and buy the gold outside itself. So any of the exchanges, you can just open an account, convert your money into cryptocurrency of USDT, and with USDT you can buy it. So anytime you want to sell it, you can sell it on these exchanges and you get USDT credited to your account.
Okay, but you can't take the gold for yourself.
So from a physical gold perspective, what we are doing is we allow you to redeem.
Allowed to?
We allow you to redeem.
Okay.
We can also allow the transportation and the logistics back to India to you.
Okay.
However, on the receipt side, you should be eligible to import the gold because you become an importer. So you have to manage your custom and the other duties. Wherein we can support you on that.
No, but
for the
here I
clear.
can take it. Here I can
Yes, here you can take it. You can request for the gold. And you can either come to the vault and collect it, or within the UAE, we can arrange for a delivery back to your doorsteps.
Okay. But right now, what is the minimum amount you can start with?
You can go as low as 0.01 gram, which is 50 cents in current pricing.
Okay.
And it is in multiples of any amount that you can take in.
Okay. I'll talk to you. Oh, then they can go.
Any other questions? Thank you.
You're Mr. Navin, huh?
Yes.